What's going on, guys? So we got this this bike of David's here, just finishing up. We did a full rebuild with full chassis rebuild. Went through it all, powder coated everything, and getting it ready for the new season. But what's missing is exhaust. So we got a nice set of what we call Red Baron Edition Monster SuiSides. That's right hand side, big bore. These are larger than the left and right hand side Megs. So these are for the 100 horse range drag bikes. And we're gonna do a quick install here. Finish off this build, make it nice. So I'm gonna start with the right hand side exhaust port and go from there. So I've laid out a few things. There's not a whole lot to these, but in the end we will have to make a bracket for the foot peg. So that will be something each different bike will have to the owner will have to build or modify a bracket to go with their particular pegs they have on their bike. So we're going to start with this pipe here. This goes in the right hand header. This is the one that has the has two brackets welded on it. This back bracket is the one that's going to go to the foot peg via a some sort of bracket. This is the one they send with it. That's not going to work for this particular set of pegs, so I'll probably modify that bracket. A lot of guys are just making their own setup, but here we go. I do have these tied off. You use a rubber band or something like that to hold this bracket so you don't scratch your header in the process. So I'm just running these nuts on hand tight, snugging them down, wiggle that header around so you can turn these in a little bit more and get that exhaust seated properly. Some guys choose to use red Loctite on these. Sometimes I do that, mainly on dune bikes. I'll do that because they see a lot more vibration, and that helps them. That helps them stay put. On these black coated headers, and with the polish, after they're installed, you want to wipe them down real nice. Get any fingerprints or oil off of them, because that will stain and burn in there. Okay, so this one's tensioned up enough to where it can hold itself in place, and we can go to the other side here. There we go. I don't get to install these all the time, so yeah, I look a little silly moving around, but that's how it goes, whatever. So you kind of got to come underneath. I suppose you could put the far side on first and lay that one over, but either way, that's what happened. I'm rolling with it, and either way, they're on there. So let's see. Okay, so these headers do get really close in this area. What you're gonna do is hold these two together and rock these pipes a little bit, and you'll find a spot where they have a bit more of a gap. So you can kind of move these around a little bit, but pretty much when this is tightened down, these pipes are set. Once you bolt this together, that's where these pipes are going to be, and they don't move much from there. So I'm going to use a zip tie and just hang this back portion so we can make a bracket later. So once you get to this point, you can snug these bolts down a little bit tighter and just slowly reposition these pipes. Find a spot where they're laid in happy, and you can put the final pinch bolt through this connection. But now those are some nice looking pipes. If you don't agree with that, I don't know what to tell you. You're in the wrong sport. So those are some sexy pipes. Alright, I hope this video helps you guys a little bit on install, or at least get to check these out. And these are catered toward the bigger motors. So you know, I see a lot of guys on smaller motors running these, but these pipes are catered toward bigger motors, 100+ horsepower range. So